bitter rival Cowboys winning 28-23. Really, pretty much, we all know the Eagles literally were saved by the grace of being a great team yesterday. If they were still a team that was trying to figure it out, this would have been all bad for the Eagles yesterday, but they're not. The Eagles are a team that can figure out how to win these games when the game doesn't look winnable. And really, pretty much in any other situation, another team probably would have beat the Eagles yesterday. But the Eagles had it in their mind, we have to beat the Cowboys. That's exactly what it was yesterday. We have to beat the Cowboys. Even though in the fourth quarter, it really looked like the Eagles were a tired team. They were really out of it mentally because they kept making bad mistakes throughout the quarter. Also, they got some breaks as well, too. DeAndre Swift fumbled the ball. They wound up recovering the ball. The ball was in their on their side of the field as well, too. Dak Prescott had two opportunities to give them the lead in this game. They wound up being able to get the ball back whenever they wanted to in the fourth quarter. It was just a killer to me that Dallas had that many opportunities to score. And I felt like when they had that moment with the tight end who was down by an inch of the end zone, you should have kicked the field goal right there, knowing you were going to get the ball back. But, it worked out because they were able to get the Eagles to go 3-and-out at that point as well, too. So it was just a lot of things that bounced the Eagles' way the right way yesterday. And the Cowboys did everything they possibly could to win this game. The Cowboys really played probably their best game of the season, and they wound up really falling short, but showing everybody that, you know what? The Eagles, we're going to see you in Dallas, buddy. We're going to see you in Arlington. Things may get a little different there because you know what? We're going to be at our house. And, yesterday, the Eagles I had never seen them be this sloppy in a crunch time situation. So many unneeded penalties, all that good stuff that occurred. And Dak Prescott had himself a game again. Yesterday, just like Sam Howell had himself a game last week. And again, the Eagles give up over 400 yards in offense. The defense gives up over 400 yards. And then also the secondary allows the opposing quarterback to throw over 370 yards again. So they are getting absolutely scorched by their rivals in the division when it comes to the quarterback. So the Eagles are going to have to fix that very quickly, and I think that they're leaking oil just a little bit. And they showed me yesterday that, you know what, they can get comfortable with a lead, but once you figure things out with Jalen Hurts and you don't give them the access to doing the tush push and all that stuff, brotherly shove, then they're kind of an ordinary team. They have a very basic play calling scheme as well, too. Run DeAndre Swift a lot, look for A.J. Brown on slants and goals and things like that, and try to find Devonta down the field running by himself. That seems like the plan for them. And then, throw Goddard in there when I can't get to those two or DeAndre. You know what I mean? So it's just something that I feel is so simplistic that when you get to a big playoff situation, that can be exposed. But for right now, the Eagles still are the best team in the NFC, okay? It's not that they're not the best team in the NFC, but I see a lot of flaws in this team. And when they get exposed, it'll be a bad situation. But we'll see. Right now, they're playing great football. They survived again. They beat a very game Dallas team, and Dallas kind of showed us that possibly that they are the second best team in the NFC for this week at least, because the Cowboys will be back next week, and we know the Cowboys beat the brakes off we know the 49ers beat the brakes off the Cowboys. So we know that they still are the second in the clubhouse when it comes to the NFC. But the Cowboys showed us that they can sit there and go toe-to-toe with this Eagles team. And really, they can beat this Eagles team if they can go ahead and limit the mistakes and execute on the drives that they need to execute on. All right, so we move forward.